Let's go. So, Umar Johnson, which isn't his real name, surprisingly, has started a new scam. And I'm just going to say this. Y'all leftist sources need to actually start working on other stuff. I'm like, seriously. Some of these people that I have to watch to actually get videos, y'all leftist people need to actually just start, at least pulling it. Like, we need more right-wing watch people. Seriously, though. Because instead of actually addressing things and trying to convert people, you get in your I'm not gonna give them a platform to say anything. No, if you properly rebut some of the things that these people say, you're not giving them a platform. You're literally addressing the problem and actually tuning your arguments to have these things called conversations with people in real life. But that's too scary for some people. But let's go to O'Shea Duke Jackson, Little Bill, the grown-up Little Bill of what I like to call him. The guy from the Black Man Manosphere, who is covering some of the things that we as leftists should actually cover. But let's go.
A possible retreat location today. I visited a
Motherfucker, you can't even open up a school that you promised 10 years ago. Why are you trying to do a retreat now? I'm sorry. What? What? This man who literally tried to perform his own ceremony on some wives that he was the officiator and the actual object of the official ceremony. Like, what? He's trying to do a retreat now? He just wants y'all money. Why would you give this man your money? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go.
Possible retreat location today. Nice spot. Just what we need. Not too big, not too small.
Stop the cap.
Earlier this morning, I was on YouTube.
Okay, you can't say this man don't look like a grown-up Lil Bill. I'm sorry. And not the racist commentary one, but like the original real Lil Bill.
Watching my true crime stories as I do on my off time. But then I got a notification. It came from the King Kong Consciousness YouTube channel. Now, for those of you who don't know, that content is dedicated to putting out the news and information of the historical King Kong, Prince of Pan-Africanism, Shabalatala Shoba.
All right, let's go.
Dr. Umar Johnson. And you know what? Dr. Umar has some breaking news for us.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Doctor.
So here's what I hate. He tries to repeat things multiple times as if that makes his BS go away. Oh no, he's just trying to convince people to say the same thing. I don't think that works, dog. Saying the same thing multiple times doesn't make it true or make anybody believe you. That's not how this works. I know that's the argument that people makes, but that's not how this works.
The Umar Ifa Tunde. I got some good news. I visited a possible retreat location today. I visited a possible retreat
Just say it once. We good, dog. We good.
Location today. Nice spot. Just what we need. Not too big, not too small. I really liked it. Old-fashioned cabin style. Mother Nature is beautiful.
He's trying to put you back in slave huts, dog. All for the low price of $39.99 per hour.
So So I'm going to schedule the first retreat. I think the first retreat is going to be a non-therapeutic retreat. We're going to go political. There's
How much you want to bet he's going to try to use this to get another woman? I'm just saying. Let's go.
going to be a mix of political retreats, and it's going to be a mix of healing retreats. We need the political retreats so that we can build, and we need the spiritual retreats so we can heal.
And that's not all.
For example, I'm going to be doing a Black book club retreat.
Motherfucker, you can't read. What is your degree in? Do you have a degree? Have you ever? Why do they call you doctor? Is that a real title, or is that just a pseudonym that you have here on YouTube? What is it? What is it? Let's go.
A Black book club retreat where you read part of the book at home, and then you come to the book club and you read the other half while you are at the retreat location, and we talk about it. I'm going to do a Pan-Africanist retreat, a new Pan-Africanist retreat for those who are studying the philosophy and history of revolutionary Pan-African nationalism.
All right, so first thing that I'm actually saying, and this is the problem that I have. There's never been a time where one continent of people ever thought the same thing. There's never been a time. So you're trying to create this one monolith of people that live and are descended from that continent, all in the name of literally building your own clout, is deceptive. And I'm sorry, I know it kind of goes against the whole all black people are monolith thing that a lot of these Pan-Africanists actually says. But not everybody is a monolith. I'm a leftist black person. And there are things that other people who are black don't agree with me on. They live in the same country. I live in the same state and time zone that I do. So this whole black people must think alike. First, it's playing into racist tropes. Secondly, it's not true. And you know what? Let me go off on a tangent here. If you were in my discourse over the last couple of weeks, we were having this discussion that not every minority thinks alike. The question of racism, and is it okay for black people to be racist against white people? There is deep divides in the community about that. So stop trying to act as if we all walk in one accord. We don't. You're just doing it to grift. Let's go.
I'm going to do a Pan-Africanism retreat, one for the adults, and then a young Pan-Africanist retreat.
Do not trust your kids around him. Do not, especially if they're women, do not trust your young ladies or women around this guy. Do not.
Okay, I'm going to do a Black educators retreat, Black couples retreat.
If you want to do a Black educators retreat, maybe you should build a school first. You know, the school that you took hundreds of thousands of dollars for.
Newlywed retreat, couples having problems retreat. A think tank, we're going to have different.
Dude, you can't even keep your relationship together. What is you talking about? Unless you just bankrolling it. What are you talking about? What happened to your 2 wives you married? Dog, what happened?
Think tank retreats on economics, think tank retreats on black children, think tank retreats on the black family. It's going to be nice. And we're only going to do 30 people per retreat.
Now, remember, those people who are subscribed to this channel, and it does have 213,000 subscribers, you would suspect that most of these people are supporters of Dr. Umar Johnson. But we'll get to that in a minute. Rewind! Dr. Umar Johnson, as you guys know, has been trying to raise money for a school for
This is what we was talking about. Let's go.
the last decade.
Summer 2021 belongs to my school, our school. I am inside of your school, Pan-African Excellence. Hit the Cash app. Let's finish what we started. Hit the Cash app. Let's finish what we started. $ FDMG school. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.
Then one somebody said Wakanda on the bottom. Did somebody say Wakanda on the bottom? All right, let's go.
.me/FDMG Academy. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Send them check of money orders. Send them check of money orders to FDMG Academy.
No, you don't. Do not. Do not.
Academy.
And the campaign, unfortunately, has its up and downs. The school still isn't open.
You know, Dr. Umar is finally opening up his school. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I'm like, why is nobody promoting it?
Because it's not open.
Why is he not promoting it? It says it's supposed to open on September the 3rd of this month. You know, my thing is that this has been a school that all blacks have been waiting for 20 years. Now
And so here's the thing, and this is going to tie back to what Archie said in the comments. There's a video on my channel of FD Signifier saying that it's better to have your kids in a all-black mediocre school than a gifted school where it's mostly white people. This is the shit that he falls prey to, where that thing it falls prey to. Oh, it's full of black people. It's put out by black people. What are their qualifications? What are you saying? Black people can't call it? No. If your only qualifications, not the performance of the school, not the neighborhood of the school, not the safety of your child, is just because it's black people, then dog, that's some racist type stuff. I don't know what to say. Literally. If your concern is, well, they have the same color skin that I, not the same culture, not the same views that I have, but they have the same skin that I have, then you're doing your child a disservice. This is from somebody whose child lives in the suburbs and goes to, as a atheist. My child is an atheist, goes to a Catholic school because it's just a good education. And you want to tell me that, oh, that's wrong. Shut up. just shut up. Oh, it's an all black school. How is the quality of the work? Shut up. That's why you get this stuff. But let's go.
keep it real with you, how Dr. Umar, or how I found out about Dr. Umar, was he was supposedly to be related to Frederick Douglass.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now, why they all on me? I said back then. All right.
But one of Frederick Douglass' family members came out and exposed that it wasn't true. Then he doubled down and said, no, I didn't say I was kin to him, that his family members, I guess, were in-laws, that he was related to him by marriage. But what I want to know is why Dr. Umar not promoting his school.
And as you know, there have been a lot of situations like him and the conscious stripper. He got exposed for that. And then, you know, it just never developed.
Wait. They had the conscious stripper? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't, like, sex work is real work. Yeah, no. But the conscious stripper? What do they do? Quote bell hooks while they giving you a lap dance? I'm sorry. Just what? What? Be up there just popping a G-string to the remix of I Have a Dream. Like, yeah, I have a dream that you giving me 20s. Like, all right, let's go.
A lot of people who supported Dr. Umar Johnson actually turned against him. And this kind of came to a head once he went to the Yana Dameen podcast or Godcast with Lord Jamar. And Lord Jamar just came out.
This is what I'm gonna actually say. And you can clip it out of context or whatever. I don't care. Black people, we not all kings. As a matter of fact, what does being a king mean? Stop. You're not gods. I mean, like, I am a god because I'm me. But like, seriously, if you want to actually, bring in the tradition of, some African tradition of, we're the descendants of gods and stuff like that, or even go back to the Coptic, like the things that we see where it's like, yeah, we're descendants of these deities. Cool. I so happen to be an atheist, so I don't believe in your in what you're saying. But stop hyping yourself up. Where if you were king, the only thing you ruled over is your own home. Stop trying to actually make some false bravado of your high position and just do it. If you want to be like top of these, of something, create something. And I'm not even saying it has to be like some big, bold, multi-level, multi-million-dollar business, but be, the best streamer that you can actually be. Confidence is quiet. If you go around calling you, I'm the god this, I'm lord this, I'm king this, dude, you putting more effort into believing your own hype. Confidence is quiet. I'm sorry. It irritates me because it's just false titles. And if you want to actually play the aspect of it, you're playing into the European idea of how you have superiority. You know what I want to do? You know why I made the characters I make? It's called the Guardians. Because I think a protector is a greater class of person than a king. I think being able to help people, like, serious. I know the joke because Legend of Korra, but like the Great Uniter, a title like that, the Protector. But when you just like, I'm the God, I'm the King, I'm Lord, like, dude, you look like a clown. You look like a jester more than a king. That's my issue. That's a personal issue. I take it, and again, not everybody wants to actually go out and be a protector, which the best kings are just protectors by name only. They would rather rule than actually, serve the people. Funny thing. But just like, stop that. Seriously, just stop it. All right, let's go.
Out and basically asked the question that nobody on these podcasts wanted to ask.
$750,000. About 20 months ago, you end up purchasing 2 buildings, yes?
4 buildings.
4 buildings, okay. For about
2 schools, 4 buildings.
2 schools, 4 buildings for $400,000.
It was more than that.
He doesn't realize he's getting set up. He doesn't. He's boasting about, 4 buildings instead of 2. Okay. I spent this amount of money on it. Cool, dog. Where's the school? All right, let's go.
Okay. Well, everybody wants to know, where's the extra money? Where'd the extra money go? And why is it taking so long to open this school? Like people feel like, and I'm not just going to say people feel, because I'm also going to share a story with you as well.
Yes, sir.
But people feel like, the time that 6 years is just a very...
And then, you know what irritates me? All this performative shit in the background. It's just disgusting to me. It's disgusting because you using it as a prop. You don't even care about helping out the black community. You care about lining your pockets. There is literally videos of this man saying that if you donate, we can go to the casino and make double the money. That's what's disgusting. The Kente cloth, all the other the name change. It's a act by a con man, and people fall for it because they're desperate. They're desperate to get out of those communities of just despair. People wonder why this happens. Not because people are stupid, because they just live in despair. And these idiots, like Umar, take advantage of it. That's what's disgusting to me. Not that they're doing a scam, because scammers happen all the time. If you weep for the stupid, you'll be crying all day. But it's just disgusting that they know these people are in despair. They're just using it to line their own pockets.
Very long time to be raising money. You know what I mean? And to finally get the buildings that you ended up getting that are in disrepair and all of that. And I think it's the transparency that people are looking for. A lot of people are looking for you to be more transparent, and when they don't see this transparency, it makes them feel, skeptical.
Okay. Let me speak to some of that.
Yes, please.
Okay. Number one, I'm transparent with my donors. I'm transparent with
Wait, didn't we hear this? Didn't we hear this from Careful's? Like, if you're on the left, like, didn't we hear this from Careful? I'm transparent with my donors. The people that says I'm transparent with my donors never are. I just spent your money. Like, for real? For real. I shudder to think, dude, I want to be a bigger YouTube channel. I want to make my living off of YouTube. I want to be able to say, like, hey, let me stream more. Let me actually spend more time streaming and give you guys more content. By the way, like and subscribe. But it's charlatans like this. Like, I'm transparent with my donors. When people donate to me, I tell them, y'all help me pay my bills. As little, as much as you give me, I use that to pay bills or pay stuff for the channel. It helps me out. Helps me out a lot. But these fools, like, I'm transparent. So where did the money go? Well, see, what had happened was,
I'm being told that they're, people say when your actual donors will ask certain things, they said you will sometimes block them and all this type of stuff.
That is not true. Those are not donors. Those are haters. My donors have.
So his donors are people that give him money unquestionably. And when you start questioning, then you become a hater.
Direct access to me. I talk to them. I know who they are. Most of them are repeat donors. My donors range everywhere from Black professionals. I have lawyers. I have engineers. I have business owners, all the way down to the retired great-grandmom who's sending me $10.
Prove it. Prove all of that you just said.
A month because she want to see this plan come to fruition.
Basically, where's the money, Dr. Umar? And Dr. Umar Johnson, after the interview, he didn't take so much accountability for his actions.
I was interviewed by Lord Jamal, former artist of Brand Nubian. I'm a Brand Nubian fan. I love the music, the old school music. And when I did the Lord Jamal interview, I thought I was being interviewed by a colleague and a supporter. I didn't know Lord Jamal was an undercover hater.
What? Because people question you, they're a hater. Because people question your validity of your claims, then they're a hater? Dog, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Oh my God. You can't make this up. How dare you question me? That's like the religion people that say that, how dare you question God? Like, no, I got questions for you. First of all, is what you're saying true? You're questioning this. Like, prove it. Like, for real. But let's go.
When I come into an interview, Sister Teller, if I'm aware that I'm being interviewed by a hater, I'm prepared. So when I went on Roland Martin, I knew a hater was going to come for me. You feel me? I remember I was interviewed in Connecticut one time from a brother. I knew he was a hater. I thought Lord Jamal was a supporter. So I was bothered in that interview because I'm like, oh my goodness, I thought you was down with Dr. Umar. I didn't know you wanted to bring me on your platform to try to undermine my work.
By questioning what you did with the money. Man, these people, boy, these con artists, everything's a hater. Hey, you know what? The people in my comment section that question me or say bad stuff about me, oh, I don't just say, oh, you're a hater. I say, explain where I'm wrong. Show me your points. Show me where I'm wrong. If being a hater means that you raise a valid point that I can't counter, you gonna have a lot of hate. Oh my God. Hater. You hater. You hater. You asked me to hold accountability. You're a hater. Come on now. Come on now.
He pretty much wanted to reduce Lord Jamar down to being a hater. He's a person that's not a supporter of Dr. Umar Johnson, but he's a hater. And the thing is, Dr. Umar Johnson goes around criticizing everybody else for how they spend their money.
Can I ask you a question? If I sold dope for 30 years,
Yeah.
and I gave it up and now I'm raising my kids,
Yeah.
am I off the hook for creating a whole generation of drug addicts?
What have you done to amend for it?
What has he done to amend for it?
He's openly giving money to underfunded communities.
Stop. How many schools has he built?
Not everybody needs to build a school. How many schools have you built? Did he ask how many schools has Jay-Z built? How many schools have you built? This man has the nerve and audacity to ask how many schools did Jay-Z build? Okay, let's go.
None.
Stop. How many hospitals has he built?
None.
Stop. How many banks has he built?
None.
How many supermarkets has he built?
None.
I don't care about nothing else you got to say.
But let's get back to the entire topic.
So we shouldn't care about anything that you have to. And by the way, Jay-Z did try to do Bitcoin or cryptocurrency class, which is all kinds of just like predatory, because it was at the end where Bitcoin, which is known to be a fraud, or cryptocurrency was known to be a fraud. But let's go.
And that topic is this. Dr. Umar Johnson, where is the school? You're trying to do all of these things like retreats, healing retreats. This Negro even had the nerve to say marriage and couple counseling, which is crazy because booty clapping sounds. You booty clapped it up with both your baby mamas and you never married not one of them. But you want to tell me how to heal my marriage? Negro, that's like going to Burger King and asking for a pizza. That don't make no damn sense.
Okay, that was good.
But again, that's how foolish folks are. And the reason why Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to do all of these things, retreats and all of this stuff, because Dr. Umar Johnson is looking for money. He's fumbling for money. And he thinks that people are stupid and believes that, hey, well, we'll just ride this out with Dr. Umar. We'll pay for him to do this, although we've given him almost $1 million and he's not.
True. You had $750,000 and you still ain't opened up that school. Let's go.
Never done anything yet. But wait a minute, stop the show. Not everybody is dumb. Even people on Dr. Umar Johnson's YouTube page are calling him out. Let's look at this person. People don't give a damn about that retreat. Where's the school? Another person goes, I think we should create a realistic timeline of all imaginary, fictional, and delusional things Umar has said he would do and has never done. I think that would be interesting to see. Another person goes, I am so glad I've turned my back on all of the conscious internet-based guys. They talk elements of truth, but it's just talk to sound good. They're full of it.
Wow.
That retreat will be just as non-existent as a school, the shockumentary in the Black Queens Forever music video.
They light them up in his comment section. Let's go.
This other guy says, this Umar guy finding a way to hustle folks. Another brother goes, I bet he begs for donations for this retreat. Then you never hear anything else about a retreat and he pockets the money. Classic Umar. Somebody goes, does he live in that car? Other person goes, Doc has some imagination. Do you remember the vegan, non-alcoholic sports bar he was building?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, wow, that's different.
Do you remember the documentary film that he collected money for years? Do you remember the black singles mixers in the gym at FDMG? Now, here, he is never married, 2-time baby mama creator planning to facilitate marriage retreats. You can't make this up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, another person goes, no one cares about retreats. Concentrate on the damn school. You need to spend 100% of your time on the school, even if we don't hear from you for months.
See, that will mess up his grift because he needs to keep you in his conscious mind all the time because you need to be conscious of the king. But just like help me out with this. Why are you playing into the monkey stereotype by naming your channel King Khan? That just doesn't sit right with me for some reason. That just doesn't sit right with me for some reason. I don't know. Let's go.
Now that's a great statement. And the reason why Dr. Umar Johnson is never going to 100% commit to the school is because, well, let me just be honest with you. African Americans in our community, in the black community, we don't have any standards when it comes to these so-called pro-black leaders. So he don't have to give anything or do anything. He's still going to be on all the podcasts. He's still going to be on the Breakfast Club. So in his mind, why should I give you guys anything? I'm going to keep y'all's money. I'm going to basically just steal whatever I want to steal. And that's going to be okay because you guys are still going to support me anyway. And
so here's the thing, and I'm done with this video. Again, I disagree with O'Shea a lot, but this point is definitely a thing. There is a lack of standard for people that are black that reach a certain level of media as far as consciousness or wokeness, or it's just like, dog, just because somebody shares your skin tone doesn't mean they have your best interest in mind. For a lot of them, it's about the bag. And especially when they just start taking money and it's like, I'm going to promise you this. Or the revolution is going to happen. No, you're not doing anything, dog. While I'm laying the groundwork, no, you're not. You lining your pockets. And this is what I don't get. We literally have people also on the left that's doing the same bullshit. It's just tiring. Just because you share my skin tone don't mean you share my values. Yeah, the bigotry of low expectation. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe, dog. Like, if y'all like the channel, help me out. Leave a comment. Always leave a comment. And we're going to cut this video segment here. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters and my Twitch subscribers. Join the Guardians, become a member, or become a subscriber on YouTube, Patreon, and help support the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and the next one should be popping up on your screen. Subscribe, and if you haven't checked it out and want to help out the channel, check out my Patreon. Thanks.